Hello and good day! This is Crusisythe and welcome to my channel. Our topic today is Master Grade Size Deformed Destiny Gundam from the show Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Destiny. Now, it's been a long time since I bought a regular release Master Grade model kit. Then while I was walking around the mall, I saw this one on sale. So I thought why not? Might as well try it since it's in a reasonable price. This is also my first ever Master Grade SD model kit, and I am also not a big fan of that SD scale. But you know, no harm in trying something new. Maybe my mind will change, and I start enjoying Master Grade SD model kits. Like by all the other Master Grade SD model kits. Since at the time of the recording, there are currently 5 Master Grade SD model kits. And the 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐭𝐬 was just announced as the next Master Grade SD model kit. All of this would rely upon how my experience on building this model kit. Let fate decide. Anyways, let's see how this will turn out. And with that out of the way, here we go! Just like what the name says, Master Grade Super Deformed or MGSD, it has the build and details like a Master Grade and the size of a Super Deformed, all packed into one. The announcement of this new grade was completely unexpected. Every year I am always waiting what are the new Master Grade kits. Then this came out of nowhere. Like the announced SD Gundam EX Standard or SDEX last 2016, then they announced SD Gundam Cross Silhouette or SDCS on 2018. Then out of nowhere here we have Master Grade Super Deformed or MGSD on year 2026. SD line sure is always getting attention. Since it is a new grade, I am thankful we don't have an exclusive to this line yet. Oh come on! Anyways, at least it's just a recolor, not like a new mold or something that is being paywalled. Head Vulcan, which are guns on the head. The beam rifle, scope in a hinge joint, handle in a hinge joint. Behind the frame there is a hole where you connect the hand peg, making the rifle secured in the hand. For rifle storage, there is a rectangle peg in one side which you connect to the hole in the back armor, and is properly stored in the back once it's connected. The shield, which can expand, and securely connected to the forearm. For the beam shield, raise the crystal part of the knuckles, prepare the diamond shape effect, connect the two together, double check if it's securely attached, and here we have the beam shield for display. The beam boomerang, you get 2 from each shoulder armor, simply pull from the shoulder armor. Also the handle has a hinge joint, and you have 2 beam saber effects to choose from, so choose whichever to your liking. For the beam cannon, pull out the cannon, straighten the barrel, rotate the cannon to make it facing forward, rotate the grip, expand the outer parts of the barrel, and here we have the beam cannon for display. For the beam sword, remove it from the back, straighten the blade, pull the 2 cross guards downward. Now that we are halfway done, attach the dedicated beam saber effect, rotate the grip till the hole aligns with the blade. Then just securely put the hand connector to the peg of the grip. And here is the beam sword for display. Now for the wings. Raise the upper part of the wing and also the middle part. Insert the big wing effect. Lastly, connect the upper wing effect. And here we have the wings of light, which is the best feature of this model kit. Neck is a double ball joint, so it can rotate and pivot. Oftentimes would disconnect. Collar armor can be raised, and chicken neck. Full arm limited side raise. Full arm can rotate 360, but being blocked by the wing. Butterfly joint. Full arm can rotate 360. Upper forearm can rotate 360. Full elbow bend. Lower forearm can move forward. hand connected by a ball joint, wrist with hinge joint, 3-1 thumb hand, front skirt armor limited race, crotch armor can move forward, side armor can rotate 360, but will bump with rifle if stored, side skirt armor can move backward, back skirt armor limited race, ab crunch, arch back, limited side to side, waist rotation 360, forward and backward leg raise, side leg raise, thigh butterfly joint, full knee bend, ankle armor connected in a ball joint, foot in a ball joint, so it can rotate and pivot, front foot limited raise, and toe raise.
守りたい世界があるんだ。あなた方が信じて戦うものは何ですか？
Let's start with the minor issues. In the palm, there's a protruding connector. Instead of the usual peg to 3-1 thumb hand, you use it for connecting the weapons. It securely holds most of the weapons, but they forgot to apply that to the launcher, so making it look like he's holding it is the challenge. But the biggest concern is if you accidentally snap that protruding connector. So better be careful when connecting the weapons. The high grade and real grade has swappable hands, and one of them is the Palma Fiocina. The master grade also has a Palma Fiocina. So why does this one doesn't have it? Now for the major issues. I will call this one as the Destiny problem, because I have experienced it in all in the high grade, real grade, and even today the master grade SD. And the problem is anything involving the backpack. The sword doesn't feel securely stored. Look how hard it flew. If only the connector is not a ball joint but a peg, then I won't have to always align downward the weapons. Yes, this is ultimate nitpicking and being lazy. But I'm annoyed that I always need to align the weapons for posing. And one way or the other, the launcher will always have a problem. High grade Wings of Light, real grade Wings of Light, master grade SD Wings of Light, all of them are annoying to connect. Needs to make sure everything is perfectly lined up, not a single millimeter off. On another note, all those stored in his back make him back heavy, and they didn't even bother giving him an action base. The box has enough space for additional 2 or 3 more runners. I wish they could just give it an action base. And now for the personal issue. I've always been a master grade 1/100 scale collector, so my issue involves 2 letters. Rarely got new master grades nowadays. Majority are even got paywall, aka premium Bandai. So I kinda wish they just use these resources for making more master grade kits instead. Nendoroid Umaru, Figma Ikamusume, SMP R1, High Grade Destiny Gundam Spec 2, Real Grade Destiny Gundam Heine Western Plus, and Master Grade RX-78-2 version 3.0.
オズおっさんおっさんじゃない、お前の装備を受け取れ。はい、ルナマリア、そいつを使え。行くぞルナ。
Preparation for the high-grade Zeus Silhouette. Remove the ankles and feet. Remove the front leg armor. Insert the leg to the gap. It should look like this. Also, it inserts to nothing. Attach the front leg armor. If done correctly, it will not fall. The sandwiched armor is what's holding it, and those are all for the legs. Now for the chest armor. Attach it through the right side. Hold them together like this. Attach the other chest armor. It should look like this afterward. Now for the back armor. Just simply attach it like normally, but it won't connect to the weapon storage. Same with the other attachment. Lastly, connect the linear cannon, and here you go. Destiny Gundam with the Zeus Silhouette. Just get an action-based one or something similar for this setup to lessen the headache. So what can I say after building this model kit? Well, it definitely deserved the Master Grade logo, the time I spent building it, and the number of parts I have cut from the runners. Definitely the same experience like a Master Grade model kit, only that it's compressed into a SD scale. So did I enjoy building this model kit? Yes, I have fun building this model kit. Am I going to buy another Master Grade SD model kit? Probably yes, but not right now. Maybe when we have more options to choose from. Not really a big fan of the remaining 4 MGSD kits. With all that said, I'm giving this a score of 4 out of 5 stars. Despite my complaints, if they just gave this one an action base, I would have definitely gave it a perfect score. But alas. Thank you for watching, and with that said, till next time.